everyone. Thank you for coming back to the BNS channel. My name is EdieAnne. I'm an independent Scentsy Family director, and this video is going to be just a little bit different. You all know that I love for people to do testimonials about me and my services and my business, but I also love to do testimonials about other people's businesses that I connect with or that I feel very drawn to. And so today we're going to do a testimonial for that reason. About 2.5 years ago, I started listening to a series. It was a webinar series, and it was called the Mind Aware series. And it was brought to us by a woman named Dana Wilde. Now, the Mind Aware series was a collective group of people that were doing trainings on specialties. They all had their own specialties. Training on direct sales, network marketing, that kind of thing. So, some people would talk about how to approach people. Some people would, talk about how to book parties. Some people were more about networking and recruiting. But collectively, and some of the names of the people that were part of that Mind Aware series were phenomenal. And I've met some. I've spoken with most of them that were on that webinar series at this point. Very, very grateful for that, by the way. But there's names like Julianne Jones and Casey Eberhardt and Deb Bixler and Mary Christensen and all of these people that have been such a success within their own industry to come and share with us on the Mind Aware series. So, now, don't get me wrong, because the Mind Aware series was an astronomical benefit for me because there was just so much information. I was like a sponge taking it all in. Well, the brainchild of the Mind Aware series is Dana Wilde. And that was someone who I also wanted to meet because the way that these webinars were done was an interview process. So Dana was talking on all of the interviews as well as these specialists in their field. Come to find out, Dana has her own training. And once I found out what it was that Dana actually did training in, I was intrigued. And I'll tell you because, we all hear about the law of attraction. We all hear about what you think about comes about. All of these things are out there and it's, some people believe it and some people don't. So when I heard about Dana Wilde's studies, she took a scientific approach to something that I had been listening to for a long time. And when I got into the training and when I started implementing what I was learning, the results were astronomical. They were incredible. And to give you an idea, after I finished the training, actually, during the process of doing the training, I noticed changes. But in a year, my team went from pretty much nothing to a $500,000 team. And we are close setting in on $1 million now. And I actually attribute that training to the success that I and my team are having. And the reason that I say that is because Dana took a scientific approach. And I say scientific approach. It was a well-researched topic on how to train our brain. And that's the name of her training, by the way. It's called Train Your Brain. And it was just an amazing journey to go through to get that training. And the way that I got it was MP3s. We were able to download the MP3s. I listened to it in my through my phone and my iPad, and honestly, at this point, it's a 6 CD series, and I've listened to it 6 times. Because I've gotten to the point now where I feel like I'm getting something new every time I listen to it, and I thought I had it the last time, and when I listen to it again, I'm pleasantly surprised that I pick up on something different. And I think it's mainly because of the growth process. You get through a certain stage and now you're opened up more to being able to receive more information and interpret it in a different way. So with that being said, I contribute a lot of my success to the Train Your Brain coaching and training. It's been incredible. And I'll tell you that when you can confidently share something with somebody that has given you an experience of positivity and success, then you can almost guarantee that you're giving a gift to somebody else. And this is what I'm doing for you guys today. The Train Your Brain training is a simple concept that we all take for granted, I believe. You know, you think about when you're in an abusive relationship and your partner or your spouse is constantly telling you something over and over and over again, whether it's you're no good for anything, you cannot accomplish anything, you are stupid, any of those things. When you hear them numerous times, you get to the point where you believe them. You just absolutely, inevitably believe it in your heart and in your soul. The opposite can be true as well. And I think we forget that. And Train Your Brain gives you the tools. It gives you the insight to know and to apply into your own life these positive changes, these positive outlooks, these positive mantras, these things to give you the ability to start changing how your mind is programmed and the story that you're telling yourself, and flourish and blossom. And it's just an amazing thing to watch. And I'll tell you, I've watched team members do it. I've watched other consultants within our business do it. I've watched other consultants not in our business do it. And it's just an amazing, amazing thing to watch flourish. And I feel that if I could share, you know, I feel like this about my business. I feel that if I'm selfish enough to not share the opportunity of Scentsy with you, that I'm being extremely selfish. And I feel the same way about Train Your Brain. I feel that if I don't share it with you, I'm being extremely selfish, because you guys can use an opportunity like Scentsy, but you could also use an opportunity like Train Your Brain. Now, let me show you this. I'm so excited. I got a few of these. This is her new book. It's Train Your Brain by Dana Wilde, and it's how to build $1 million business in record time. And she ain't kidding you. This is the wonderful Dana Wilde right here. I'm super excited about this book. A lot of people have asked me if there's a difference between the book and the CDs. I'm going to have to say yes, because the book actually gets a little bit more in depth. It's a different dynamic when you're reading versus when you're listening. And so she has the ability to explain things differently in the book than she does in the CDs. So for someone who has listened to the CDs 6 times, I can't wait, because I know I'm going to pick something else out of the book as well. So 8 minutes into the video, I am extremely grateful. I am well on my way to some amazing things in my life because of this. And Dana, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I get very emotional when I think about this because of the different things that it has brought to me and my family. And my family doesn't realize that I've implemented some of these things with them as well. And it's worked wonderfully. So I just wanted to share Train Your Brain with you. Allow Dana to see how much I am grateful for what she has done for all of us, and encourage any of you to not only buy the book, and you can get it at Amazon.com, but also to go to trainyourbrain.com and get the CDs, get the training. She has so many different things that she has implemented with us now, as far as entrepreneurial training your brain, how to train somebody else's brain, 10 minutes before bedtime. There's just tons of tools that she has given us, and I'm so, so grateful. So again, thank you, Dana Wilde, for sharing your inspiration and your information with us. And I encourage anyone else to join us along with this journey. So thank you for joining me here today at the BNS Channel, and I will talk to you all on the next video. Bye now.